Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Kamalpreet Singh. I am your French instructor. I'll be discussing with you today's topic, which is based on the verb and its conjugation. The verb is a word which we generally use or ask to a person of some other foreign nationality when he or she came across to us, and out of curiosity we ask him that to translate a particular sentence or a word for us, because that word always attracts us. That word is, from my opinion, is to love. Like, we want to know that what is I love you in other language. So today's verb is to love or to like. In French, its meaning is aimer. The verb is aimer. I should write it for you. It is aimer as A-I-M-E-R. Aimer. To love or to like. French doesn't have two separate words for love or like. They just distinguish by changing the expression and adding some or few words to make the difference. So this verb is aimer. Coming on to its pronunciation, as you will see, R is in the end and there is no R sound in speaking, in pronouncing aimer. So I have used a short funda to understand this pronunciation and to learn its pronunciation. That funda is, as you see, so shall you speak. Now what this funda means, as you see, so shall you speak, that means I'll be giving you a set of words or set of few alphabets whose sound you have to recognize and learn and try to remember this word's pronunciation. For example, this is alphabet A. You know this alphabet, its sound is A, and you know this word may also. You know this word and you know the sound also. Take the sound of A and take the sound of this word may. You don't have to do anything with and A and may, nothing, only the sound part. Take the sound part A and may. Combine them, the sound will become A may. These square brackets means only to use the sound of this word, nothing else. It's the sound that is important for you, not these words. This together become A may, and when you speak together A may, the sound will come as A may of this verb. So R is silent, you don't have to worry about it, just remember A may. This is the month sound. The month, you have nothing to do with the month and alphabet. Only take the sound of these two words, combine them, and the sound will become as one of this verb aiming. I'll be using this technique further to explain the conjugation also, because there are also many words which are silent. The silent ending will create a confusion for you that whether to speak or not. But with this technique, you won't be able to go haywire and you will learn properly. That this is the sound only we have to take, and this sound will seem like to be exact of this verb. So a may. So this verb sound coming from these conventional sounds of English to become a may. So now coming on to the conjugation of this verb a may with the subjects. Conjugation is how the verb is used with the subject and of giving it a meaning. So coming on with the conjugation.
So here is the conjugation. J'aime, I like. Tu aimes, you like. Il aime, he likes. Elle aime, she likes. Nous aimons, we like. Vous aimez, you like. Ils aiment, they like. Elles aiment, they like. Feminine. So now let's understand each conjugation in detail. Beginning with j'aime, that how j'aime is formed. It is formed with je as subject and aime as the conjugation part of the verb aime is attached with the rule. Now the rule is when two vowels come together, then the vowel from the subject gets omitted or deleted and an apostrophe is added to join them. Let's understand the rule in detail.
Gem, it is formed by je, the subject and the verb. When two words, one ending with ball and other beginning with a vowel, comes together, then there is a chance that je and e could combine together producing a new sound. Two vowels can produce a new sound. For that reason, the first vowel is deleted and the other one is joined with the help of the apostrophe. To complete word, this apostrophe is a sign of showing that these two words, the single looking word, are two words, and this is the subject and this is the verb. So gem will become a single word as while pronouncing gem. Otherwise, in the mind, you have to know that this apostrophe is the separation of the j with the m.
Here is the representation of the gem, that how it formed. Now moving on to the pronunciation of aime and the conjugation, beginning from gem as j and m. Gem. Here is the technique of as you see, so shall you speak comes into play. You see jaym written, so combine them to make gem. Then tew as it is written tew tew will give you tew sound. We'll discuss this later. Then ilm, as you see ill word, and ilm. Then lm, alphabet L and alphabet M will give the same sound as lm. Then in the brackets it's written as nu ze mo, then vu ze me. In brackets it's written vu ze me, same as in the May, the month. Then ilzem, elzem, it's written as zem, so make it a shorter sound, making it zem, ilzem, elzem.
You saw gem, tew ilm, lm, luzem, vuzem, ilzem, elzem. As you see, so shall you speak, as you saw in the slides, it's written as tew. Tew is a bit tew. You can't say tew, you should say it as tew, as there is no sound of tew, tew and tew. So there is no sound of t in English, that's why I wrote tew. But you have to keep in mind that you have to speak soften at this stage, tew or tew, like the word dew. In the same way, this tew will work, tew, dew, m. Tew, m.
Now, as we heard, pronouncing nuzemo as z sound is coming. So here's a rule that why this z sound is coming. So here is a rule that why a z sound is coming. When a word ending with s is followed by a word beginning with vowel a, e, I, o, u, or pronouncing them in French as a, u, e, o, and u, then the lajo occurs and s and vowel combines to make a z sound. So let's see how it happens. In this, nuzemo, vuzeme, ilzem, elzem, all are having liaison. Let's see this in detail.
So as we are discussing liaison, liaison is most important part of French speaking because it is denoting many things to us while speaking or while writing. The first we came across liaison during nuzemo because here s ending and vowel ending becomes z sound. Also, most important part, nuzemo, we are only hearing up to n, the nasal sound, nuzemo. S is silent. So it is very much important that this sound tells us that this phrase is plural. In the same way, it will be helping us with ilzem. Ilzem. You have already seen S ending, vowel beginning, Z sound, il, zem. As here ENT is silent. ENT is silent part. This is also one of the rules that the later part of the word is silent. We will be discussing again, as I told you earlier in the another video regarding pronunciation. So this is silent part, and we don't, when we hear it is il, zem. This Z sound is telling us the difference between il, m. Il, m is he likes, and this il, zem is they like. So il, m and il, zem, this Z sound is telling us the difference between that this is singular and this is plural. Otherwise, if we go with the convention that this is also sounding m, this is also sounding m. ENT is making no difference in the pronunciation. This is also m, this is also m. But as we add il here, it becomes il, m, and when we add this il, that is ILS, the plural one, it becomes il, zem. So this sound is making the difference. Il, m, il, zem. Il, m, il, zem. He likes, they like. So this Z sound is telling the most important difference, that this is singular and this is plural. Same way with LZM and LM. If I will write this, I'll write it over here. L, M, this is singular part, she likes, and L, them, the plural part, they like, means feminine, plural, all feminine, L, them. Otherwise this is M, ENT is silent, M, it is also M, but this Z sound is telling LZM, LM. They like, she likes. So this is the basic difference and the most importance of liaison, sandhi or shanghi, making the Z sound and giving an idea to the speaker and to the listener that you have to speak and listen of this Z sound while someone is communicating, to have an idea that the word is they like, LZM. So this is the most important part you have to remember. This rule of S ending and vowel beginning liaison will be used further in many of the words and sentences while speaking French.
हिंदी में प्रोनाउंसिएशन या उच्चारण के लिए यहाँ पर ज के पैर में बिंदी और ए की मात्रा और म, जेम, सेम साउंड जेम, देन त्यू एम, आधा त य उ की मात्रा त्यू एम, इल एम, ई ल ए और म, इल एम। जैसा आप देखें वैसा ही इसको बोलिए तो ये इजीली आपको याद हो जाएगा। नूजे मो, न ओ की मात्रा ज, ए की मात्रा बिंदी मो, नूजे मो। वूजे में व बड़े ओ की मात्रा वूजे में, इल्जेम एल्जेम।
Once again, I would like to say, English listeners, kindly pardon me for a minute, because the next line I'm going to speak in Hindi, which is reiteration of the words or the rule which I've told you earlier, but this is particularly for Hindi speakers. As जब हम त्यू की बात करें तो त्यू को आधा त लिखना है, पूरा त नहीं, not this त, it will become the u, तभी मैंने आधा त डाला है, so it will sound tyu, a shorter sound, a small sound, short sound tyu, और सबसे important, it will become जे, इसको जे मत पढ़ना, इट इज जे, इल्जेम एल्जेम, जे नॉट जे। तो डिफरेंस अगर आपको पता हो तो आसान हो जाता है। जे और जे में डिफरेंस है, आपको जे पढ़ना है, जे नहीं, त्यू नहीं पढ़ना, त्यू पढ़ना है। और अगर आपको हिंदी में कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो आप किसी हिंदी एक्सपर्ट से पूछ सकते हैं जिसको पढ़नी अच्छे से आती हो, वो आपको इसको इजीली बता देगा कि ये त्यू एम लिखा है और ये त्यू है। आप गलती त्यू वाली कर सकते हैं पर इसको नहीं करना, इट शुड बिकम त्यू, त्यू एम एल एम एंड नूजेमो, नूजे में इल्जेम एल्जेम, इल्जेम एल्जेम। ओके।
For Bangla speakers, I tried to write it as possible to give the same sounds as they are written and pronounced. Jem, tyu em, the is having hoshonto, so that the shorter sound of the should be pronounced as tiu. Ma also having hoshontos. It's optional, like you have to speak a shorter sound of m as tiu m. Then il m, again as hoshonto is there with the ma, so that a shorter sound should come. In lm, nuzemo, vuzeme, ilzem, elzem. For Tamil speakers, it is written as jam, but you have to soften this j to z. So it is written jam, but it should sound like zim. Then is tuem, ilm, lm, nuzemo. Here is also it is written as nujemo, but kindly make it a j bit z. It will sound as nuzemo. You will speak as nuzemo. Then comes vuzeme. Again it is written here as vuzeme, but instead of j, pronounce it as z. Vuzeme. Then comes ilzem, elzem. Here it is written as ilgem, elgem, but kindly make it softer so that it sound as ilzem, elzem. Now let's take some sentences like j'aime le chocolat. J'aime le chocolat. I like the chocolate. Tu aimes le poisson. Tu aimes le poisson. Poisson is fish. You like the fish. Il aime le café. Il aime le café, meaning he likes the coffee. Elle aime le thé. She likes the tea. Nous aimons les tomates. Nous aimons les tomates. We like the tomatoes. Vous aimez la pizza. Vous aimez la pizza, meaning you like the pizza. Ils aiment le fromage. Ils aiment le fromage, meaning they like the cheese. Elles aiment le pain. Elles aiment le pain, meaning they like the bread. Then comes je t'aime, meaning I love you. Here is how the je t'aime is formed. The vowel from subject, the pronoun as giving meaning you, and now here is the rule as we discussed earlier of omission or deletion comes into play when two vowels comes together. The first one gets deleted from the subject, then it is joined with the help of apostrophe, giving one sound as them. So it becomes je t'aime. Then comes il t'aime. Then comes il t'aime, meaning he loves you. So let's see how it is also formed.
Now you see je t'aime is I love you. It is the pronoun which comes in between for the same words from the same sentences, like he loves you, you want to say he is, as you all know now, il, loves become il m, but you will come this side, il, it will become as the pronoun, it will become il t'aime. The earlier rule of je t'aime, when two vowels come together, the first one gets deleted and it will become joined with apostrophe, il t'aime. The same rule, je il t'aime, is followed in Bangla also when you say ami tomake balobhashi. So ami is the subject, ami tomake is this object, and balobhashi is the verb. So ami tomake balobhashi. Same way हिंदी में भी जब हम कहते हैं कि मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ, this is not ami tomake balobhashi, this is he loves you. Ami tomake will be je t'aime. So ami tomake balobhashi. So je t'aime. In the same way, मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ for Hindi. So French goes with most of the conventional way as it goes in Bangla, Hindi and Tamil. So ami, it's je, t'aime, tomake, balobhashi, this one pronoun. So it is omitted, e is omitted because of the fact that the two vowels are coming together. E is removed and joined with the help of apostrophe. So this becomes je t'aime, this becomes il t'aime, he loves you. The same way we will form sentences using this conjugation, but the conjugation will take because with as the subject, il aime. Now if it's you say you love me. It will be tu conjugation with the same aim is conjugate with like tu m, and me will come in between like tu mem. The pronoun for me is same ma in French also. It will become tu mem. You love me? Tu mem. So from this video, you have learned about the verb aimer, its conjugation and the pronunciation of its conjugation. I hope you have got the complete understanding of this verb aimer and how you can use in the sentences. In all of the varied sentences whichever can be made, I try to tell you in this video. I hope you like this video, so do subscribe my channel for upcoming videos on other topics.